What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome back to some more from the desk of Xcal, where today we are doing things a little bit differently because, honestly, I didn't feel like talking about, thank you, Tess, for ruining my headshot. Okay, or you can just kill everything. How about that? Fucking maniac. Back when Tess was useful. But I guess, to be fair, it is the tutorial part, so she can't be completely useless like she was later on in the game, so... But anyway, there's a couple of topics I want to cover today. Didn't feel like talking over some COD gameplay, so I figured just sort of diddle around on New Game Plus, Last of Us. So, first things first, what do I think of The Last of Us? It's sort of a little mini review. I'm not going to go like too in-depth. It's not really what I feel like doing, because I'm sure there are people wanting to know what I think of the game. And I gotta say, it's a solid game. I enjoyed it. I have beaten the game. I beat it for the first time, I don't know, like a week and a half ago, and then I beat Survivor and Survivor Plus, what was it, about three days ago? So, I like to think I have a good handle on the game now. Pretty good handle. I thought Survivor was actually really easy. I think if you had trouble with Survivor, you just, I think you need to try a little bit harder. I breezed through it. I mean, I made it to the end game with pretty much maxed out on everything except for nail bombs. And that's because, well, the materials are a bit more scarcer. And I had to spend all my blades on shivs and shiv doors and stuff, so not enough blades to go around for shiv doors and nail bombs, so went in that department. But as far as like ammo goes, I was good on all that. I had what, 3 health kits, 3 Molotovs, 3 smoke bombs. I think I had one. I think I had enough to make 1 nail bomb, but everything else maxed out on that. So. I don't know, Maybe they just don't understand stealth like I do, man. I am pretty good at that stuff, but since it's on normal, I don't really give a shit right now because, well, on normal you definitely do get a lot more stuff to play. Where'd he go? There he goes. He's running away. Whoa! You want to hop in, friend? See what happens? Come on. Yeah, I sure am. Look at you. Oh, look at him go! What an idiot! So, as far as like if I was to give Last of Us a score, I give it a solid 8 out of 10. I mean, the story, I mean, it's nothing to write home about. It's nothing amazing. I mean, when you think about it at the end of the day, I mean, it's all to be expected. But the presentation is fantastic. Very, very well done. The voice acting is top-notch. I absolutely love playing games with amazing voice acting. Like the Batman Arkham games. Oh, those games are... Good voice acting just makes a game a lot more enjoyable to play, and Last of Us definitely delivers in that regard. I would actually say this game has probably the best voice acting of any game that I have ever played. Top tier shit right here. How smart are you? Oh wow, look at that. Oh, he sidestepped once, but not enough. Come on, die already. Nah, I'll just blast him in the head. Because why the fuck not? Surprise, bitch! Oh my god! It was a mighty punch and a mighty punch indeed. Oh yeah, I have listen mode now. Oh boy, the joys of playing on normal. So, if this wins Game of the Year, I would really be surprised. Because as far as gameplay goes, I don't think it's that great. I mean, it's very, very basic, I think. It's like, the core gameplay element is stealth, right? And like, as far as like stealth games go, I feel it doesn't offer very much. I mean, it's very simple. You can crouch behind stuff, you know, remain hidden, that sort of thing. You can throw bottles here and there, and you can strangle people. And that's as far as it really goes. Here, have a bottle to your grill. I got this shit all day. It's so easy.
We should have brought more people.
Nah, no, we got bottles, we got bricks, and we got headshots. It is all good.
The docks are this way.
Look at that, I can make another shiv. I didn't even know that it started me off with blade and binding. Huh. I just noticed that. But it's like as far as like the shooting mechanics go, I feel it's very clunky because if you engage in like, you know, head-on firefights, you know, very reckless stuff, it's not going to work out very well because the enemy's going to shoot you, you're going to get knocked on your ass, and you're going to get shot a few more times. It's like, honestly, like going loud, as I like to call it, is actually better. Not like you pop, you know, 1 or 2 guys very quick like, and then you stealth over to a different spot as they try to surround the spot where you were, and then you shoot 2 or 3 more guys in the back of the head and go from there. It's like, if I was just to like sit here, like sit in this spot, try to shoot people, it probably wouldn't work out very well. It's like shooting mechanics, it's not too impressive. Maybe it's supposed to be that way. You know, I get it. Oh no! He's got a gun! Oh no! Anyone want to come do something about it? Here, have a bottle. Oh, he ducked! He's lucky. It's okay, I got a brick and another shiv. Does no one else have guns here? Oh, yep, there's the guns. There's the guns. Yeah, I don't think so. Come on. You want to just stand in the front? What is he doing? Come on. Come on, big boy. Come on. Yeah, you're not very smart. What were you thinking? Oh no, he shoot my friend. Whatever will I do? Oh, yeah, that. I know it's normal, but still. I mean, you can get away with this stuff on Survivor. It's very popular tactic that you can employ on Survivor, where like if you know, you get caught or whatever, it's you stagger some guy by throwing a brick or a bottle at his face, and then you grab him, and then you proceed to headshot 3 people in a row because they just sort of stand in front of you like idiots. It's like, I mean, come on, like, how can you give a game with, you know, silly mechanics like that, you know, a pass? But I guess when you get down to it, oh, surprise, bitches! Come on, come on, come on. You want to stand there? Oh no! Well, he hop steps once, and then he's like, what did you think was gonna happen? I guess like when you get down to it, like all games have their glaring problems with AI. Like I don't think I've ever played a game that has like perfect AI. It's like even games like Metal Gear Solid, which I feel the gameplay is more refined, or Metal Gear Solid and Deus Ex. It's like 2 stealth-oriented games that I have posted on my own channel. They like also have their own fair share of mechanical problems with the AI and stuff. So there's really no game is perfect. Maybe I'm just being a little too nitpicky. But like, I mean, you can choke a guy out like right behind someone else, like almost touching him, and he will not even know. And it's just like shit like that is just absolutely ridiculous to me. But I don't know. And plus, like as far as stealth goes, I mean, it's very basic. And choke people out, throw bottles and stuff, distract people, shiv people from time to time. Materials are, if the materials allow, or you can use the overpowered bow, which I eventually do learn the power of a little bit further along the game in the blind playthrough, which kind of completely breaks the stealth aspect because, I mean, you can retrieve the arrows after you're done. It's crazy. I know they have a chance to break, but it's not. It's definitely not high enough. I mean, you can probably stealth through the whole game with arrows. And I'm pretty sure there's a trick to, like, ensuring a higher success rate of arrows not breaking, but I don't know. Maybe it could just all be in my head. Maybe it depends on the difficulty or whatever. It's like, I'm under the impression that, like, if it's a clean shot, like, you know, center mass, or you get him in the head, you got a good chance that your arrow isn't going to break. But if you have a weird angle, you shoot him, like, off to the side, like in their ribs or something, your arrow is more likely to break. But I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell. Maybe it's just flat chance. It's higher the chance on the lower difficulties and lower chance. But even on Survivor, I had a good run with the arrows, the retrieval rates and whatnot. I mean, but arrows are just one part of the gameplay. Very, very basic gameplay. It's nothing really. I mean, you can't do like, you can't drag like bodies around and use them as distractions or anything like that. Can't knock on walls. It's just very basic stuff, and for that I can't give the game like a perfect score because the story's great, dialogue's great, voice acting fantastic. I mean, it's like each category is like a, I don't know, like a 2-point must system or something like that, and gameplay does not, I don't think meets the cut. It's a shooter. It's not that great. It's not really designed, you know, for heads-on shooting. I think you'd be a fool to try and play the game like that. Just does not work out. I mean, it's more of like you pop someone and then you like go in the cover, wait for someone to pop around the corner, and blast them in the face with a shot. I mean, even when you go loud, I mean, you still have to be sort of sneaky about it if you want to succeed at it really well. So, solid 8 out of 10. The gameplay, if they do make a sequel, I hope they refine the stealth mechanics a little bit more, make the enemies a little bit smarter. It's like, you know, for instance, like, you know, like you'll they'll send out like 2 guys to search yous, and like they'll be talking to each other. You take one guy out, and then eventually the remaining guy says like, "Hey man, you there? What happened?" And then that's like the end of it. Nothing happens. It's like they know that the guy, they'll find his body. He's missing a functioning neck, or his jaw has been cracked to the point of, I don't know, obliteration, and like they don't do anything with it. Like in Metal Gear Solid, for instance, like if you fuck up an encounter and you go into alert mode, like all the people you kill, they will be replaced by new patrols, and you have to start over from the beginning again. And there's nothing like that in this game, which sort of sucks. Another thing that sort of bugs me is like you can do an encounter like perfectly, and then like just out of nowhere they just throw in more guys. It makes no sense how they got there. They just sort of like spawn them through thin air, and they just sort of stand there, and it's totally bizarre. It's like they expect some encounters to not be done stealthily, but it turns out that they are very easily stealthed, and then just throw in more people, and you're like, well, what the fuck is going on? It's like, oh, they put someone at the beginning that wasn't there when I left. It's totally weird.
Good riddance.
Yeah, I got some good riddance for you. I got some good riddance for you.
Okay.
Yep. I got lots of other people, too. Yeah, I'll shiv them, because why the fuck not? It's normal, there's plenty of materials. Anyone else here? Oh, lucky winner! Oh, look at that brick, man! Changes trajectory in mid-air to nail a guy in the face. Ooh, look at that. Incredible. 20 years and nothing but brick throwing. Maybe he's learned how to get it to where he wants to go every single time. But solid 8 out of 10, great story, great story presentation, voice acting, gameplay. I feel it leaves much to be desired if they do go through with making a sequel. And there are talks about it. Sony has registered the domain names for Last of Us 2 and Last of Us 3, so it's a very real possibility. I'd like to see the more gameplay mechanics added, make the enemies a little bit more smart. Definitely got to give them peripheral vision. My god, it just seems like enemies are batshit blind in this game, but
How you holding up?
I don't know.
I'll make it.
So that's a little mini review of Last of Us, which I think actually dragged on a lot longer than I intended it, but whatever. So moving on, big news. Dwight Howard to Houston. Oh boy. What do I think about Dwight Howard? Well, he can't make free throws. I don't give a shit. Like, if I was, like, a coach for, like, high school and college, I would drill this into the minds of the players that I coached. Games, no, not games, championships are won and lost on the free throw line. The mailman doesn't deliver on Sunday. Who's that one guy who played for the Magic? What was his name? Nick Anderson or Derek Anderson or something like that? Yeah, the city of Houston thanks you for giving us a championship. He only needed to make 1 free throw, and he ended up missing 4. So, I mean, it's not like this is unprecedented before. There is historical events out there where, you know, big games are lost on the free throw line, and Dwight Howard cannot shoot free throws for shit. I don't care if he scores 40 points a night and grabs 25 rebounds a game. Every game for the entire season. It doesn't mean jack shit if we lose a game by 2 or 3 points because he goes 4 for 15 from the line. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I think Dwight Howard is overrated as shit. Not to mention all the drama that comes with him. So, but I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, you have to give him his shot. So, I mean, any speculation from here really sort of his point. Hey, maybe he'll improve his free throw shooting over the season. Maybe it won't even become an issue. Well, actually, I know it will become an issue. Free throws are always a big point in NBA games. So I don't know. But I am not optimistic. I don't think this makes us like instant contender. But I mean, Dwight Howard, James Harden, Chandler Parsons, your starting lineup. That's pretty good stuff right there. But man, those free throws, that is going to piss me off. I mean, unless Hakeem Olajuwon wants to spend the summer with him to work on his, I don't know, free throw motions.
You ever smuggled a kid before?
That's a first.
I mean, you should have to be at least like a 70% free throw shooter if you want to play in the NBA. I don't know why, like, people are so shitty at it. They get paid millions of dollars, and it's the same damn shot every single time. I mean, if you have to bank it off the backboard every time, god damn it, do it. If you have to shoot granny shots in order to make it, do it. Anything to get it to work. He's gonna lose us games because he can't make free throws, I can already tell you. Hack Dwight in full effect, and Lord knows I love watching my stupid foul shooting games in the last 2 minutes of a basketball game. God.
I don't gotta know why.
It's not gonna be fun to watch.
Well, great.
But hey, like I said, he might change something, he might improve during the off season. Hakeem Olajuwon might slap him into shape, I don't know. It's weird. Or crazy, not weird, but not optimistic. But hey, I welcome it, I guess.
Marlene wanted to do it herself. They weren't
as far as instant contenders, I don't know.
She's lost a lot of men.
What good is it if your best player can't make free throws? It's all about the free throws, man, and he can't do it.
Someone will be around.
Be better off sitting on the bench in like the last 4 minutes of the game. Hope we have a healthy enough lead to get away with it. At least Ashik came in through the clutch when they tried to hack his ass. Dwight Howard starts getting hacked. That is no bueno, no bueno. So Dwight Howard, don't really care. Can't make free throws until he does. Wah, wah, right? So, next subject, Anderson Silva and Chris Weidman. Oh, my dear fucking Christ. I wanted Anderson Silva to smash that guy's face in because I think at this point, you know, people watch Anderson Silva just to see him lose, and they were hyping Chris Weidman up to no end. And, I mean, I've been watching MMA since like UFC like 75 or something, and I have never seen him fight. As far as I can recollect, I've only missed one fight that I knew about, and that was when he fought Mark Munoz, which he did admittedly, you know, brutalize the shit out of him. But I mean, other than that, I had never seen him fight. And oh, I was hoping he would get his ass smashed. Because like, I'm sitting there, I was like, who the fuck is Chris Weidman? And he's only fought like 3 times since I've started watching the UFC. So we can go up now.
We're good, come on up.
And, well...
Come on, kid.
Like, after that fight, I figured there's 3 camps of people.
Watch your step.
There's the camp of people who just wanted to see a knockout. They got that. There's the camp of people who just wanted to see Anderson Silva lose. They got that. And then there's the camp of people, which I fall into, where I feel like I got robbed out of a fight. Like, that wasn't really a fight. It was just some idiot dancing around. I mean, I know that's what he does. That's his strategy. Try to psych people out, get into their head. But, I mean, if someone was going to do it sooner or later, catch him when he was doing his antics. And, I mean, it really wasn't much of a fight. which is unfortunate. Well, he wanted a stand-up fight, and that's what he got. I think it's actually pretty funny that like Joe Rogan is like all of a sudden, it's like, oh, that's what you get. You're not supposed to do stuff like that, dropping your hands, jaw out in the air. The feet are completely parallel, whereas like before he does it to people like Forrest Griffin and Stephen Bonner and Rich Franklin, Damien Matt, all of them. And Joe Rogan's like, oh, look at him, he's doing all this stupid shit, and it's amazing. It's like he's in the Matrix. You know, classic Joe Rogan, freakouts. And you know, when it doesn't work, all of a sudden Joe Rogan is like, oh, what a fucking idiot. You know, what did you expect was gonna happen? Blah blah blah. Oh, way to go, Joe Rogan. You're the same guy who was praising him like 2 years ago for doing this shit against people. What happened now? And then, like, his post-fight interview was, like, bizarre. It's like he didn't answer a single question that Joe Rogan asked. It's like what was going through your mind? And then it's like, you know, how was your reaction to getting knocked the fuck out? And Anderson Silva was like, I just want to make good life for my family. I don't want to fight for title anymore. It's like, what are you talking about, guy? Maybe it's just like the shock factor of like, wow, I just got knocked the fuck out while trying to do the Matrix stuff that I always do, and he just, I don't know, maybe he's just in like a state of shock, state of disbelief. I mean, that post-fight didn't make any sense. It's like, well, I want to fight, but not fight for title anymore. It's like, well, have you been talking with Diego Brandao lately? Like, what, did him buying a house for his mother, like, influence you somehow? Because it makes, I don't know, it's weird. I feel I want to see a rematch where Anderson Silva's head is not completely up his ass, but at the same time, I realize that's part of the strategy. It's just he took it a little too far, and we saw the results. So, yeah, I'm disappointed that I didn't get to see a real fight, but no, that is just me. So I guess that's all for today. Diddling around Survivor or New Game Plus on normal, and I'm actually I'm actually curious. I'm contemplating doing like a second playthrough of this game for YouTube with like all the knowledge I have accumulated so far from the game. I think I have thoroughly understand the ins and outs of this game pretty damn well. And it'd actually be, I think it'd be interesting to compare, like, how, like, obnoxious I am, how sloppy and obnoxious I am in the blind playthrough, and then compare it, like, after, like, 4 playthroughs worth of experience and knowledge and all that stuff. Post it again and compare for you guys. So, if you guys would be interested in seeing something like that, let me know. If you want to see, like, New Game Plus on Survivor, or maybe New Game Plus on like normal, or you know, a fresh save on normal or something, anything like that. You know, just another run through the game, whatever difficulty. Hell, maybe we'll even play on easy, just because that's not something I don't think I've ever done. Play a game on easy, posted on the tube, but I don't know, whatever. So let me know what you guys think about that. So yeah, to sum up. Last of Us, solid game. Gameplay element I feel is lacking, so I give it an 8 out of 10. Dwight Howard, can't make free throws, not impressed, don't really give a shit. We'll have to produce results to change my opinion on him. And Anderson Silva, getting knocked the fuck out. Thank you for being an idiot for too long and robbing me out of a potential good fight. So, yeah. Not to take anything away from Chris Weidman. I mean, many other fighters, you know, they went through the same clowning shit and they foiled under the, crumbled under the, his mind games. With Weidman, he didn't bite. I mean, it wasn't even a hard punch that knocked him out either. It's just, he clowned, and he clowned too hard and he paid the price for it. That's all there is to it. So, props to him for putting him down, I guess. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, peace soup.